We are back with another review, and today I got this raw travel pouch. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. So we got this nice little pouch here. It's got like a canvas hemp outer texture on it. So let's check it out. It's it looks like it has a waterproofing on it, because you can kind of feel like a smooth layer on top of the hemp, but this definitely has a hemp fiber, some kind of a woven hemp fiber on it. Now they did flip the zipper so that you have this nice smooth seam here on the actual pouch itself. It is a hard pouch, so it's definitely something that you could slide this in your pocket for sure. I would say this is probably like the size of maybe a small remote, a small house remote. It's probably about as thick too. I also would think this is very similar to a small vape case that you would have like your little vape, your vape pen in, and maybe like a couple extra cartridges and stuff. But you could actually use this for that. It's a versatile case. I'm going to show you today just like some papers and stuff that I use this for. But again, this could be used for anything. You could use this for your vape pen, and I'll show you here in a second once we unzip it what it looks like on the inside. And then the zipper itself is this like vinyl. I don't know if you can see this vinyl. It's like a vinyl type of film on the back of the zipper, which is interesting itself. And it's got the raw logo. The other side is just plain. So let's pop this open and check it out, what we got here. So here we got the inside of the case. Again, looks like a very standard vape case, like something where you'd put your vape pen in here or some cartridges, or like an Ego. It looks kind of like an Ego or an Ego T vape case. So again, I like this little travel case because I use it for rolling papers. But again, I'm getting drawn to this that it's more intended for a vape pen. But it holds 1 1/4 in king size and 70mm papers perfect in here. So like, for example, you could do something like this, which is the High Times pack, which has tips and papers in it, which is nice. So that way you could travel with tips and papers. See, it fits it perfect. And I mean, you can see on the top right there where it's not really bulging, so that when the clamshell closes, it's not going to be pressing on the other side. And like the other side, if you did want to like put a couple 1 1/4 packs in there, we got some canna wraps here. You can see the beam holds the pack in, so that's not really going to shift around. And you can actually double up. We got some cashmere papers here too. And that'll, again, when you hold that up, you can see that it holds 2 packs with ease. I wouldn't put 3 in there. 3, I'll show you what 3 looks like. Here's some king size Kulu Slims, which is going to help illustrate what it looks like. It's just going to put a lot of stress on that band. It's going to be packed super tight. And I don't know why you'd want to travel with 3 different packs of paper. I mean, one of these, honestly, is probably enough. Unless you wanted like a small one like these 1 1/4. But you could do something like these tips, which hold out real well. It fits basically right to the elastic band. These are a standard size pack of tips. Again, this is like most tip companies make tips this size. So you could put it in here, and I mean, it wouldn't necessarily slide out or shift around too much because that band is on there. I mean, and again, you could put it like that in the middle, and then have some like, you know, again, maybe some canna wrap papers, and then you could even put like your stash, and you could even put like your little bag over there, or have your bag on the side with the tips. It holds an Apple bag. These are the little Apple 1010 bags right here. These hold about 1 gram of plant material in them, or again, you know, 1 gram is basically what a whole J is. If it depends on how you roll it, but if you have a tip, 1 gram of plant material of whatever you're rolling, should fit perfectly in there. I just put 2 bags in there, but just want to show you, those are the Apple 1010. So you got 1 1/4 papers here, you got some tips, and then you got about 1 gram or so of plant material that you have in here. And then again, you can zip this up, and it's nice and slim, and it's a nice little travel case. And I imagine it probably keeps down on the odor a little bit as well because of the plastic waterproofing on the outside, this vinyl zipper. That's where most of the odor is going to permeate through, and if it's plastic or vinyl like that, it's going to have a difficulty to, you know, get through it. So this raw travel case is definitely a thumbs up. Nice little case they got here. It's very versatile in regards to the stuff that you could put in here. I like it a lot that you could put from 70mm all the way down to king size slim papers, which is really nice. You can't fit a roller in here. That's the one thing that you're limited to. You can't put a roller in here. You could put one in, but I doubt you'd be able to close this without really jamming it in there. Because you can see how thin it is. It's really not the size to put a roller in here or intended for that. It's meant to put whatever you can underneath the elastic band here and have the clamshell close up and have a nice little travel journey with you. So if you've tried one of these raw travel pouches or these travel cases, let us know down in the comments below. And if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. If you want more content like this, subscribe for more. I do smoking reviews every single day, so be on the lookout for that, and have a great rest of your day.